What's up YouTube, this is the Upstart Goblin. Today I got for you guys part 3 of my race to number 1 on Dueling Network series. My actual ranking has fallen quite a bit. As you can see, I'm down to 90. I don't think I really played at all yesterday. So we're still sitting here, rating 666. Quite impressive record actually, of 83 wins, 7 losses unranked. So I'm going to try and get a couple short ones for you in this video. I don't want to make the videos too long for you guys, but yeah, part 3 coming up. Looks like our first opponent's going to be Vizzato, rating of 482. He's going to win, and I'm going to be going first. I made a couple slight changes to this build. I ended up dropping the Rescue Hamster for the Regeki. I did not realize I was playing. So we got an interesting hand here. We got the Fox and the Lizard draw, so we do have Scales to Pendulum Summon, but we also have that Threatening Roar, so I'm thinking I'm just going to set that for now. And let's see what he does with his turn. That'll give us a turn to work with. So he won't know what we're playing. We will know what he's playing. Someone asked me about Threatening Roar. I kind of like it, honestly. And he's playing Laser Clip, so it looks like we're going to be facing Cleese. Unless there's some kind of next level shit that I just don't know about. But Threatening Roar is really good against the Cosmo matchup because stopping Farm Girl from hitting for damage is like the whole way to beat that deck. As well as it's not Cosmo specific, it's going to be usable in every single match you ever play. So I like it for that reason, and I don't have any problems with it right now. A lot of people are playing Battle Faders. I think that Threatening Roar just works better for this matchup because late to mid game you're rarely going to have an open field, so you might as well keep a Threatening Roar. Alright, he's going to activate Scout, pay 800. I'm pretty sure Scout went to 1, so that's not too much to worry about. I honestly can't remember, I just know the deck got hit. And he's going to activate Scales, Pendulum Summoning 1, which is fine with me, and it's Monolith, so he must not have a very good hand. I'm going to let this 24 go through. Actually, I'm going to discard Juggler. Going to get us going here towards my engine, but I'm not going to be activating Threatening Roar on that. I'm going to save that for when he's going to try to OTK. So Disc is the one that boosts him, so I'll be able to Ragnar Zero this. So yeah, I'm going to try and make a Ragnar Zero to pop the Monolith and get a draw out of it. That back row could be potentially problematic. We do have 2 clowns in this hand, well, Clown and Tricker. Could easily make a Ragnar Zero there before I start my actual play. We'll leave Juggler in the grave for the moment. I'll summon the Clown, see if he has a response. Lose a turn. Alright, that's fine by me. I mean, as fine as it could be. We can still Ragnar Zero. Yeah, it doesn't have an effect. We can Ragnar Zero that. We can definitely Ragnar that on his turn too, which is the nice thing. So I think I'm just gonna Special Trigger and make Ragnar in defense. I did put Giant Hand in. I know you guys heard me bitching about not being able to use prize cards last game, but you know, needed some kind of defensive play. And I'm not playing this for any kind of real life championship, just playing it, trying to get to number 1, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think that's about all I want to do. I don't really want to activate the Juggler yet because I don't know what I want to grab with it, so I'll just pass turn. We'll see if he Pendulum summons more monsters, at what point I'll just Ragnar them. And that's pretty much what we want Threatening Roar to do. He just burned his MST that he's going to need later on a Threatening Roar that I just chained. So at this point, if he Pendulum summons, they're going to have their effects negated by the lose a turn and go to defense, so that wouldn't be too smart of a play. He is going to pay 8 to search. I'm feeling like he's probably going to search one of the carriers or Helix and just normal summon it and pass. Now he's going to grab Disc. basically pendulum summoning one and then trying to get Disc's effect off. And he just tried to attack through Threatening Roar, so obviously that's not going to fly. Trying to think about what next turn's play is going to be. If we can get the Fox effect to resolve, I want to activate this on his turn so I can resolve the Clown. And of course, it just goes, it happens every time I draw the Fox, I then also have the Tempest. Alright, so we're in pretty good shape right now. Any Klee he's going to summon, I'm going to be able to Ragna Zero pop it. I can't really do anything about that lose a turn right now. What I could do is just summon the Fox and try and get a couple swings in, set the Tempest, and play it that way. Or I could get a Pendulum summon off, but lose a turn is going to be an issue, so I think that's probably the best play. We'll summon the Fox, and we'll swing in for 39. We'll set this Tempest in case he tries to get a Pendulum summon off. I think that's about all I want to do, so I'll pass there. I'm not sure. No, he didn't search the laser clip. He searched out Disc, I think. I was wondering why he searched out the laser clip if he wasn't going to use it, but I think he just had it to start with. So that does stop me from negating normal summons of Klees, but not the special summons. And yeah, Scout is fine. And he's going to grab the Carrier. So he's probably looking at a big Pendulum summon here, which puts us in a perfect position with Fox. If he normal summons, I'm just going to Ragna Zero pop it. I think we're in a really good position to win the game next turn. Pendulum summon 3, and we know this will not go through, but I'll let him get everything in the field. Disc, Stealth, and Carrier. And no, that is not going to fly. And that's why I play the Fox engine. I only play the 3 Fox and 1 Tempest for the Magispector stuff, but I mean, it's really good. Anytime I can get any kind of normal summon or a Pendulum summon of a Fox off, I have a way to negate an opposing Pendulum summon or an Xyz Synchro or even a monster effect. And yeah, it only happens one time, but I only play that many because I don't want to auto lose every time I draw more than 1 Tempest with no Magispectors. 1 card not being usable I can deal with, but I can't deal with 2. And I don't know if he has Battle Fader or what, but I'm just going to swing, call that a day. I think that's probably going to be good. And there we go, that's 1 duel. Our next opponent is parentheses the order and parentheses space Blaze, 248 rating. And I win rock, paper, scissors, and I'm going to choose to go second. He is playing a 43 card deck with Pot of Duality apparently, and this looks like it's going to be some kind of anti. Just going to grab Rabbit, which is pretty much a pain in the ass. And March of the Monarchs makes me think this is like the Battle Fader, Majesty's Vanity's Fiend thing, which I really don't have all that many outs to, so this could end up being a problem. He's got 4 back row. That bothers me. I'm going to summon the Juggler and try and attack. And he's just going to banish the Rabbit, which makes me think this is fine. 15 is good. Set Threatening, set Bottomless, pass. And I think I will be employing the Cabazal's theory here. If it worked once, it should work again. Or maybe he has Magic Cylinder. Sure. Alright, so I want to try and get some things popped here with Eccentric. What I am going to do is activate the Plush Fire first, so if he has a response to the Eccentric, I can Wavering and go plus. Well, at least go even, but get some use out of the ones in the Pendulum Zone to advance my game state. And hit the Tenacity, that's good. We don't see him searching things. Yeah, I think I'm okay there. I'll pass. I don't want to hit a Torrential and lose the game just because he can keep recurring Rabbit. As of right now, he does not have a way around Damage Juggler, and if I keep it that way, that's fine with me. And we'll do the same thing. Nope. Vanishes Rabbit. And 15 is good. Okay. He can keep bringing that Rabbit back all he wants as long as he does not have a way over Damage Juggler, or at least doesn't have a way that he's willing to use to get rid of Damage Juggler. I'm just going to keep doing this. He may have the Mirror Force, but be saving it for something big. 1500 every turn adds up pretty quickly. And now that he's set 5 back row, if none of those are actually not the Juggler, he has to draw something bigger than Juggler to actually win. And it's another Rabbit. Okay. He may be trying to make a Fortune Tomb here. That's probably what I would go for. Alucard. Yeah, no. Alright, and now he doesn't even have the Rabbit to recur, which means swinging is good. We've got him out of Solemn Warning range now, which makes me feel a lot better about where we are. With 2,000 life points, that's a 2-turn clock with Juggler. Alright, can MST that? I'll just chain. I'm thinking he probably has Stormforth and a Fiend now. Oh. Okay, I see what he's doing. Thought that was a little strange to activate the chain now. He's got the Thunderbird, but the Roar actually saved us. Alright, now I think we can start playing. We could summon this Rept here and just kill the Thunderbird in battle, and then swing with Juggler, try and make Cowboy main phase 2. I'm thinking that's probably what we want to do. See if that's good. If it's Torrential, then we can Pendulum Summon and win. We've amassed enough resources by now. Possibly thinking, possibly not even looking. Alright, he says it's good. I will use no effect. And that clears the Thunderbird problem. I think you did your math wrong there, man, but I don't think it will matter. Main phase 2, we'll try and Cowboy for game. And touch Juggler. And you got me with the Nightmare. Alright, that's fine. I don't... Oh. We could just Wavering Eyes this, but let's make sure it's a decent play here. Yeah, I'll just do it. Rage quits for Wavering Eyes burn. Alright, I'll try and get one more. Alright, last duel for this video. Our opponent is Park Hill, rating 531. So he's been playing a good bit in the new format too. Win here would put us probably up to around 685. Loss probably back down to 670. It's pretty slow getting rating up in rated singles just because you don't go very high. And he'll activate me. I'll gain 1,000. Alright, we've opened double Wavering Eyes and 2 Pendulums. And it looks like a Cosmo matchup. Alright, we now drew the Plush Fire. I think we can start pressing. That being said, if he banishes for a Dark Destroyer, I don't like the position it would put us in. We do have to start amassing resources now, though, so let's see what we can do. We'll first use the Eccentric to pop. I can't spell, sorry guys. We'll see if that's good. And it is. And at the time space, that was a good hit. We'll do this. We'll summon the Juggler. And, is that what we want to do? Let's give it a turn. Let's see if he can commit more to the board. Maybe we'll hit an in-phase Slip Rider, and that'll be fine with me. So we'll use that Threatening Roar to wait. And he didn't make any more extensive plays. Looks like he's just going to set one and pass here. Alright, and the Regeki. See, that one turn actually worked for us. We now have a way to bait out the Dark Destroyer if he has it. Otherwise, we'll be able to push pretty much uncontested. So let's see what he says to that. He just lets it die. So we're still not sure if he has any machines in hand or not. Either way, I don't think it matters unless he hits an emergency teleport face down. Alright, so we'll activate our 2 scales. See if that's good. And we do have the 2 Wavering Eyes, so any MST will not get him out of the situation. And I'm thinking we may want to make Ignister. Just because we can summon out the Perform Mage, search out the Luster, normal summon. We don't have anything else in hand, or we could just keep the Juggler on board and grab the Luster for later until we can go Luster Plushfire. We do have the second Wavering Eyes to push there. I'm thinking that that's probably the right call, unless we want to go for Fox. We can stop an effect, but I mean, they could just swing over Fox easily. This is a tough call, this one. For now, let's add the Luster and special the Juggler. I think that's probably the right call based on our position. And we'll just push in. See if he figures it out, or if you're going to have to explain it. And he thinks that I'm going to take 500, so I'm guessing he's not played against a Pendulum deck before. And if this gets into some kind of argument over whether or not Plushfire can activate the extra deck, I'll just pause the video and get back to it later. Alright, I'm going to figure this out with him, not waste your guys' time. Hang tight. Alright, that was actually resolved pretty quickly. All he missed was that I swung him with Damage Juggler, and he took the 500 from Wavering Eyes. So we're just going to pass. Juggler is 15, which means Farm Girl can't get over it without an Honest, but E-Telly is still going to be deadly to us right now. At this point, if he E-Tellied and swung in for damage and could not OTK, we'd pretty much be having to draw a Pendulum to be in a good position. Alright, Good Witch is fine. Specials the Draghetto, also fine. Probably not going to be enough to kill us unless he's got E-Telly. And we'll take the 3 from that. And 17 from Jurighetto, dropping us to 7k. I think I'll probably try and exceed with that instead of pushing in for more damage with the machine in hand, but could be wrong. No exceed or push. Alright, 5 ME. Alright, we drew the eccentric, puts us in a good shape. I'm seeing if we can search Fox off of Wavering Eyes, we can bring back the eccentric and try and force the hand of that Good Witch. We have 2 plush fires left in the deck, so we can search one off of Luster Pendulum, then Wavering it. First, let's get rid of that back row. And missed the warning, so that was key. Alright, let's banish the juggler and start our series of plays. I'm thinking he probably does not have a machine in hand, otherwise he would have banished the farm girl when I Raigeki'd. Get both of them banished instead of keeping farm girl in the grave. Could be wrong. Try and bait a slip rider if there is one. We'll search out the plush fire. And we're going to need to be making a couple exceeds here, so let's special. Did he just drop a maxi? Alright. I do not want to let him draw into a machine, so let's think about what we want to grab here. Good Witch's defense is 1000, Jurighetto is 1713, so a Mirror Conductor wouldn't be too great here. We could put another damage juggler in the grave. Tough one. If we go for a clown, he's going to have to swing over it twice or Castell it away. Either way, we're going to be in pretty good shape. So we'll go for the clown. And he might OTK us here, but we put ourselves at too much of a risk by pushing and giving him 5 or 6 cards in hand. I'd rather take my chances of him not drawing what he needs to kill me than give him everything he needs to kill me. That's a very conservative play, but I feel like Cosmo can utilize Maxi better than almost any other deck as long as they have a Psychic up. Because the more machines you draw, the more options you have. And it's the farm girl. Shit. Alright, now we're probably in a bad shape. I'm seeing Jurighetto attacks, probably. We'll take the 1000 to not take more damage. Good Witch is going to attack, so we'll lose our clown. I'm seeing 15. If he does it right, he should have game by grabbing a Dark Destroyer, using it to pop itself. Especially another farm girl attacking for 15, searching Dark Destroyer, banishing Good Witch. Let's see if he actually wants to do that, because a lot of Cosmo players tend to be a little hesitant to pop their own Dark Destroyer. He's going to grab the Forerunner, so unless he's got something else in hand, we are in good shape. If we get another turn, I like where we are, so we'll be able to make Dweller, we'll be able to attack with Reptier on anything he brings out. Banishes Good Witch for Slip Rider. And yeah, that's going to put us a game. Alright, so the first loss we got on stream, but I'm not going to be showing you guys only the wins because that's not realistic. So at the end of this video, my rating appears to be 668, and I'll see you guys in the next video.